What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. I get lots of questions on and off of what exactly is going on with Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, there's lots of things upcoming. Chaos 10, of course, is the last Chaos difficulty, but that does not mean it is the end of the game. Now, that coincidentally with it is really tougher, it would be tougher to get information out of Chromatic about what's upcoming in their games than it would be to get my wife to quit reading labels at the grocery store. It's just something that's always been that way. There's not a whole lot of info to be had, and something we have become accustomed to over the last decade. Now, all the Dungeon Defenders games still have things going. We haven't heard anything about Dungeon Defenders Awakened in a long time. However, we do know that a brand new hero is upcoming to the OG Dungeon Defenders 1. That one is actually currently in an open beta testing. If anyone wants to jump into it, you can over on the DD Discord server. Additionally, we know that there is 2 updates coming for Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, these will not come at the same time. They are going to be one after another. Now, as far as what we've been told so far, the next update for DD2 is going to be a survival mode. Survival is going to be an endless mode where you'll play through and go as far as you can. This, of course, will scale up to the game's mechanical cap, which is the floor 999 difficulty. So you'll be able to achieve that difficulty without going through all of the onslaught floors, just through survival. Now, assuming that this is going to be like Dungeon Defenders 1 or Dungeon Defenders Awakened, you're going to be able to earn wave unlocks. So say it takes getting to wave 100 to get to that 999 difficulty, you're not going to have to sit through wave 1 to 100 every time, but you will earn floor unlocks or wave unlocks as you progress through. Now, this will be an entirely new game mode. I personally am excited about this one because I do love endless type modes. And you can achieve the highest difficulty available in the game without having to run through the hundreds or even thousands of hours of onslaught. So survival is going to be in the next update coming. We still don't know when that's going to be. A realistic guess probably, since we do know that it's in part the same team working on Dungeon Defenders 1 and Dungeon Defenders 2, that the Dungeon Defenders 1 update could potentially have priority. I know that IDHC did mention that they're doing a lot of the Dungeon Defenders 1 work on the weekends, kind of as a passion project. So we don't know exactly when things are going to come. It's anyone's guess at this point. I think a realistic guess is probably survival will be here within the upcoming, say, 2 months maybe. And then we know that there is another new hero coming to Dungeon Defenders 2 as well. This is the Hunter. It's a brand new hero. It's Vampire Slayer themed. We did get some teasers of the concept art of this one, but we don't have any more info yet. Now, the Hunter definitely looks cool. It's definitely a little different themed than the other Dungeon Defenders characters. It's more of an adult character, which is nice. And it's got the whole Vampire Hunter theme. It's got the stakes on his arm, assuming he lost an arm due to some vampire shenanigans at some point. So he's got the mechanical arm going on, and definitely looks to be cool. Now, lots of people are always asking, well, what's happening? Is Dungeon Defenders 2 done? Dungeon Defenders 2 is a free-to-play game. It will never be done until the game explodes, which, obviously at one point it will happen. The game will reach its mechanical limits of the old outdated engine. However, that time is not going to be anytime soon, as since it is a free-to-play game, there is always new players popping in and checking it out, which means from a business perspective, there is a source of revenue almost constantly coming in for the game. And then additionally, with the massive amount of microtransactions, various pay shops, etc., the game, no doubt, is going to continue to not only make money, but bring out more content for players. Now, once again, this is just assuming, but from a business management perspective, you would assume that they are going to continue to add new heroes, tons new cosmetics, new pets, anything that can get the current player base, as it does have a very dedicated current player base, to spend more money while still enticing new players to come in and check out the game. So the end is not near for Dungeon Defenders 2. As with every live service game, the player base does come and go. It has peaks, it has lows. Those are all around updates. Just kind of the nature of a live service product. But lots to come in Dungeon Defenders 2. We will have to wait and see what all arrives. But Survival is scheduled to be up next from what we've heard so far. And then the new hero, the Hunter, should come after that. So once again, no time frames at all. My guess on the Survival is in the next couple of months. I would guess that the Hunter will be out a couple of months after that. Now, none of those dates are confirmed, just completely guessing. However, just to answer anyone's questions or any potential new players that are just coming to Dungeon Defenders 2, there is things coming. Absolutely, there is stuff in the works. But that will do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. As I mentioned yesterday, I had a pretty major oral surgery last week, and although I am very, very grateful that it is all done, as it has been a long time coming, it did leave me with a tremendous amount of medical bills that I am, to be honest, not exactly in a position to handle. So if anyone is able to help me out, I would appreciate it a ton. There are links down in the description. And thank you all once again, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.